So I think I've stayed on the set the maximum. Along with the director, cameraman and the camera, I think I'm the one who's traveled along throughout the film.
And the horses.
Horse, of course. I really loved playing this role, and I could relate a lot with Ponniyin Selvan because he can connect with anyone very easily. And he's got a sense of humor. And he's somebody who will get into a trouble and then think about how to come out of it. He doesn't think before getting into it. So he's that kind of a person who's all life, you know. He wants food, he likes girls, he likes to travel, you know, he has big dreams. So all that was very easy to connect. But the difficult part was meeting the girls, all the women, you know. Because each time there's a very different equation, the way he relates to each woman in the film. And that I think Manisha really helped. I think my understanding of that scene would completely change once I go and start shooting with Manisha. So for example, there was a scene where I meet Nandini, Aishwarya Rai in the first film. There's a dialogue where I say it with a smile. Manisha said, "Don't smile." I said, "Sir, why, sir?" He said, "No, I want Nandini to think that you're intelligent. So I want you to suppress your feeling and say that line like, I know what you're thinking, so don't worry, I will not do that mistake." That one thing completely changed the graph of my character. So he was always with me, helping me out. Like even when I'm meeting Kundavai, he would make sure that, you know, he's himself a prince. Ponniyin Selvan is a prince, but he doesn't have a kingdom. So he cannot let himself down. He will always hold himself high, even though she's the greatest empire's princess. So those are small understandings which Manisha gave me, which changed my performance. So I think I had Manisha's help throughout. And of course, action, I always enjoy doing action. And when Ravi is there, we enjoyed even more because I'll get rest when he's fighting. Then he'll take rest when I am fighting. And when I'm acting with Vikram sir, there is so much I could admire when he's doing the Crown Prince. Now we've seen Vikram sir act, we've seen how he will transform on screen, but I'm getting to see him on person, and the way Manisha established their friendship in just one shot was also beautiful. We never get to see them being friends, but in just one shot we know they are very good friends. I think throughout I would say really Manisha helped me out in this film.
How do you keep all the promises, sir?
All that?
ஏதோ ஒரு ப்ளஸ் பாயிண்ட் இல்லை சார், எல்லாமே ப்ளஸ் பாயிண்ட் தான் சார். நான் ஒரு ப்ளஸ் பாயிண்ட் இல்லை. ஏன்னா நான் கார்த்தி சொன்ன மாதிரி நான் நினச்ச மாதிரி என்னென்னா, நான் பார்த்துருப்போம் இல்லையா, அவரோட பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸ் பார்த்துருப்போம். நேரில் பார்க்கும் போது unconsciously you will get to learn something, and better than that, consciously you get to unlearn something. That is the best part of a multi-starrer, I think. You know, now you will consciously you will leave your எப்படி சொல்கிறது, ஒரு பேட் ஹேபிட்ஸ் விடுற மாதிரி பெர்ஃபார்மன்ஸில் ஏதாவது நமக்கு ஒரு தப்பு நமக்கே இருக்கிறது தெரிய வரும். அப்போ அது ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்காக இட் வில் கோ ஆஃப், இட் வில் ஃபேட் ஆஃப். அண்ட் டு இன்டராக்ட் வித் குட் மைண்ட்ஸ், good actors is a gift. You will never get it otherwise. Only in parties or, you know, அந்த மாதிரி தான் பேச வரும். அப்போ கூட we will speak like ஏதோ ஒரு சம்மந்தம் இல்லாத ஒரு டாபிக் we will talk. It doesn't matter what we spoke. We just want to spend time together. But when you act, you are so put together in one space, one creative space where you can exchange everything. That will happen only on a shooting spot. And for that particular movie, for that particular scene, it's even greater. So the knowledge, transference of knowledge is amazing. And the bond that is created through that process is unforgettable.
Vikram sir, Lokesh from Kannadapichhar. Sir, yeah.
Hi.
ಸರ್, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಅಂತಂದಾಗ ಮಣಿ ಸರ್ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮೇಲೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಪ್ರಯೋಗಗಳನ್ನು ಮಾಡ್ತಾರೆ. ರಾವಣನ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಆಗಲಿ ಅಥವಾ ಈಗ PS1 PS2 ಆಗಿರಲಿ, ನಿಮ್ಮ ಪಾತ್ರ ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಜಂಜಾಟ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಮನಸ್ಸಲ್ಲೇ. ಸೊ PS1 ರಜನಿ ಸರ್ ಒಂದು ಕಡೆ ಹೇಳಿದರು, ಮಣಿ ಸರ್ ಸಿನಿಮಾಗಳಿನ ನಾಯಕನಿಗೆ ಸಾಕಷ್ಟು ಕಷ್ಟ ಇರುತ್ತೆ ಅವ್ರನ್ನ ಫೇಸ್ ಮಾಡೋದಲ್ಲಿ. ಮತ್ತು ನೀವು ಅಂತ ಬಂದಾಗ ಎಕ್ಸ್ಟ್ರಾ ಫ್ರೀಡಮ್ ಕೊಟ್ಟಿರ್ತಾರೆ ನಿಮಗೆ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಸಿನಿಮಾ ಬಂದಾಗ?
டெஃபினெட்லி, பிகாஸ் எங்களுக்குள்ள ஒரு அண்டர்ஸ்டாண்டிங் இருக்குது போத் ஆஃப் அஸ். லைக் அவர் வந்து எப்பவுமே மணி சார் ஒன் ஆஃப் தோஸ் ரேர் டைரக்டர்ஸ் வந்து நடிச்சு காட்ட மாட்டார். ஹி வில் ஜஸ்ட் கம் அண்ட் he will explain, like how Karthi said, so the way he says it, immediately it will strike a chord somewhere and you start doing something else. So he and I don't know, I think one of the best understandings for me with a director. So once in Ravanan, the thing is 10 characters. So each character, each time we do a scene, he'll say, in the character mari panni parunga. இப்போ இவன் வந்து ரொம்ப வீக்காக பண்ணிப்பான், இவன் வந்து ரொம்ப ஸ்ட்ராங், இவன் வந்து ரொம்ப கோமா. ஸோ ஒவ்வொரு தடவை வில் ட்ரை அ டிஃப்ரெண்ட் கேரக்டர். So I practiced all that with him and we had an understanding. Like, so even here, sometimes we'll come say, hey, what you not? I said, yeah, you said to do this. No, like we'll be sometimes talking like, you asked me to do this. And, yes, sir, but you didn't explain properly. So he said, hey, I explained, you do it. And I thought, so it's very nice when you talk to him. And he's a very, suddenly he'll be short-tempered, suddenly, but he's a genius. So I just love that little thing, that banter we have and working with him. And I think he brings out the best in any actor. And it's every actor's dream in the South or in India to work with him sometime. Just an example, somebody asked whether as multi-starers or whether Trisha was okay or Ravi was okay. You know, there are 14, almost every actor in the movie is a hero or a heroine or has been. Right from Babu Anthony, Jayam, Parthiban sir, Sharat, everybody has been a hero. Rahman, everybody, Ponguli, everybody is a heroine. They're working in films as heroines. But they come why? In a movie with so many characters, mainly, of course, Kalki, and you want to be a part of this project. And like Ravi said, we get inspired by the other actors, but at the same time, I think we all felt, none of us felt at this time that, okay, I want this film to be a blockbuster for me. It's like we felt we are part of something really large, a larger picture. And again, I'll come to Kantara. Like, see, Rishabh really touched me that I feel in that movie, every actor would have felt, every role, I want to do it. Likewise, all of us. And he calls us again, we'll again come and do this. That is what he did for us.
Thank you, sir. Karthi, sir. Karthik, sir. Yeah.
I didn't have to do any research because day one when I walked into Mani sir's office, there was a whole load of researching that was already taking place and had been done. And Eka and her team, I mean, I have to credit them for the look, for working hard. And we worked for 6 months prior to filming. And so we had enough of time to experiment. I mean, the bun, yes, I think took about 3 months to, fix because we didn't know how to do it. And
Not
it has
every
to
day,
be done.
not every day, just that idea, right?
Just the idea, yeah. Once we fixed it, it was fine. No. But it took 3 months to get that. We tried a small bun, it wouldn't sit, and then medium, and then large. Okay. And we've used different sizes. Like for a coronation scene, Sir wanted a little more of a queen look, a princess look. And for like the romantic scenes, he wanted a shorter bun. So it was very challenging. And like you said, I mean, so many people have played princesses, but this is so special to me because I loved playing dress up. It was fun. And it touched me beyond anything when I saw so many people starting from like children to, adults posting reels to me, tagging me. I mean, I'm just wondering, I was like cribbing here and there because we were shooting. I'm like, these people just did it just because they loved the role and they wanted to like show it to me. So it's definitely one of my top 5 most favorite characters I've played. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I have to say one of my top 5, no? Yeah.
For me, it's like, from when I was young, I've heard stories. I hadn't read it then. I was always fascinated with Karigal, and I was under the impression that he burnt his leg. Kari is coal and Kal is leg. So as a child, I used to think he burnt his leg, and that's why they call him Karigal, and so he's a tough guy. So I started thinking I wanted to be him. So later I got to know that's not the story, and my mother used to narrate the story to me. And then later when I was doing this, when Manisa approached me, all of us, I think, we all read the book, and once you read the book, you kind of understand. It's like you envision something, like anyone. I mean, all of you all will have, like, let's say there are about 100 people here. If you read the story, you'll have 100 different versions of Aditya Karikalan. You understand? So like that, I had a version. Manisa had a vision. And always you judge the director. His decision is final. So he had this vision, and mine kind of was in sync with that. And we worked towards that. And the difficult part was the language we speak. We didn't want to speak archaic Tamil, which no one understood. At the same time, we can't speak normal Tamil. So we spoke something midway. But the idea is it was still Sen Tamil. It's not the Tamil we speak. It is proper chase Tamil. But the idea was to speak it like you would say, hi, just get me that stuff or keep it here. What are you doing? I'll meet you later. That was the way we said. It's not, hey, what are you doing? Sit down. So that was the problem I felt. I think most of the actors must have felt. Trying to be normal with that language, wearing that outfit. It's very difficult actually at being a prince or a princess, wearing armor or wearing jewelry, doing your hair, and then going and performing. There is a different body language. Like there's this particular scene where I had to walk and come I thought I did a great job. Mani sir said one more. And they said, can I see the monitor? I normally don't see the monitor. I saw it and I was like walking like some guy out of college. Like, it was not princely at all. Then I realized, okay, I have to change my walk. So there is something then, and the director was always there to guide us through that. And I think that's how from my point of view.